We're back. We got the IOTA, IOTA under the microscope, keeps providing interesting moments here, guys. You know what? We had a bullish position. I was holding a bullish position ever since price was building up that inverse head and shoulders pattern. You remember that? We saw, actually I got in probably a bit prematurely, right? I was fooled by that false breakout. We saw price begin to break that neckline, then it came back. I already had my position in, and I decided to keep my position. I thought maybe, you know, I thought it's more likely that price will come back for another attempt on the upside, since it did came not only from the head and shoulders perspective, but it also, don't forget, the second leg here came all the way to the lower section. The tip of the head was actually the one to engage with the 0.2540 and failed to break through. So I had the symmetric setup as a backup to that head and shoulders pattern. So I kept my ground, I held my ground here, and fortunately price did came back for another attempt, which was successful. Now, when I was telling you about this, you probably remember I was aiming for the 0.36. That was my primary price target. But I did kept another one in check, which was the previous high. Just the previous high, 0.4080, right? And my plan was to try and chase the move all the way to the previous high. So I kept about 30% of my position after taking out most of it right here on that 0.36. However, when I saw what was going on yesterday, I got cold feet and I decided to close the position completely. Now, I didn't do that right here, unfortunately. I had to see that spike forming, and then I saw price beginning to drill lower. As it was reaching the 0.36 again from above, I decided to close it out. But I didn't do that for no reason. Usually I will stick around. Usually I will hold my my position. I will carry on my position even if I see price, you know, kind of pull off. I mean, the 36 here could easily turn into a strong support and hold price. But in fact, what I noticed was that this green dotted line that you see here that I've marked here is not, I didn't mark that key level here just because, you know, price got there. It is actually the 1.618 Fibonacci projection level from the head, for the head, right? We always measure the head. That's the base of the analysis, right? If we're going on the other direction, we always measure the head to gauge the potential opposite, you know, breakout. So just what I usually do is I apply 1.236, the first Fibonacci projection. That's the first green line right here. And the second one, 1.618, right there. So the fact that price reacted so strongly to the 1.618, first, is not surprising at all, but second, should raise a warning flag if you're holding a bullish position, you know what I mean? Because at this point, you know, the resistance coming from this level is very strong. So at this point, I think it's risky because price could actually go for another whole downside leg, the whole downside move, just to come back again to the lower section here. So I decided to pull out. But let me say this: if price, now don't forget this, the first one here, the first green dotted line is the 1.236, also quite an important key level. So if that's going to be a strong support by the end of the day today, right? So if price is going to come back, pull back up, and close back above that key level, right at 0.3483, that's going to be a good reason enough for me to come right back in. So I'm probably going to come right back in, start small. Then if price can show some sustainability in that upside reversal, I'm probably going to increase the position. Still going to try to chase the previous high at 0.4080, right? Right now, too risky. At this point, we can see that price is on the downside. But I think, you know, that key level here, 0.3480, may actually be stronger than what it looks like right now. Alright guys, that's about that for the IOTA. That's about that for today. Till next time, be well.